Welcome to the XRP Price Prediction, April 14th Trading Analysis. Today we're focusing on XRP, yes, the cryptocurrency.
That's right. And specifically, we've got a fresh price prediction, hot off the press for today, April 14th.
This comes from the analysts over at TradingView News India. So our plan today is to unpack what they're seeing and give you some key insights into where XRP might be headed soon.
Exactly. But we'll try to avoid getting too deep into all that super technical trading lingo.
Definitely. It's all about keeping it understandable. And let's be clear, this is their analysis based on technicals at a specific moment in time.
Good point. Things change quickly in the crypto world.
They really do. So this is more like an informed possibility, not a guarantee.
Right. No crystal ball predictions here. So first up, XRP is trading around 2.16 cents.
Yep, that was the figure at the time of the report. Interestingly, it had seen a slight dip.
Yeah, about 2.1% down from the day before.
CoinStat's sentiment analysis flagged this and said XRP is a bit of an exception to the rule right now.
An exception, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, even with that small drop, the technicals are actually pointing upwards.
So, it's not all bad news. The analysts noted this dip came after something they called a false breakout.
A false breakout? What's that?
It's when the price briefly dips below a support level, but then it pops back up fairly quickly.
Ah, got it. So it's a bit of a fake out before the price recovers. Sometimes that actually indicates there's some strength behind the support level.
Exactly. So, looking ahead in the near term, this is where things could get bullish.
Potentially bullish, right? We're not getting ahead of ourselves here.
Of course. So the analysts are watching a resistance level at 2.1804.
2.1804, that's the key number. If the price can close near that level, the thinking is that we could see a breakout.
And if that breakout happens, we might be looking at a move toward the $2.20 range.
Exactly. That 2.1804 mark is significant because historically, we've seen some pressure there.
Yeah, breaking through that could send a positive signal. If the buyers can push through and hold above it, it might suggest a shift in momentum.
Right? And there's another resistance level they're keeping an eye on, a bit higher up.
Yes, they're watching 2.233 cents.
2.233 cents. So if XRP breaks that, it could mean there's enough buying momentum, or, as they put it, accumulated energy for a bigger move.
That could push XRP into the $2.30 to $2.40 range, potentially.
So these levels are kind of like steps on a ladder, right?
Exactly. Each one's a hurdle to clear. If XRP breaks through, it suggests more bullish momentum is building.
Now, what about the longer term? I know things move fast in crypto, but did the report give us any longer-term predictions?
It did touch on that, but they were cautious. They said it's too early to make any long-term predictions since the week had just started when they wrote the analysis.
That makes sense. You really need more data before you can make a solid long-term call.
Right. Short-term technicals give us some clues about immediate moves, but for longer trends, it's all about waiting for more time and more data.
And I'm sure there are a lot of macro factors and news events that play into those long-term movements too.
Oh, absolutely. It's never just about charts in the long run. A lot of external factors can shift the market.
Hang on. Didn't they mention a possible upside even beyond the $2.40 mark?
Yes, they did. It was kind of a what-if scenario. If XRP closes above that second resistance level at 2.233 cents.
Uh-huh.
Then they see a possibility, a big maybe here, of a move towards $2.50.
Wow, so that 2.233 level is pretty crucial.
It really seems to be the key level. If buyers are strong enough there, it could act as a launch pad for a bigger jump.
All right, let's wrap it up for everyone listening. Based on this TradingView India analysis from April 14th,
the key things to watch for XRP in the near term are those resistance levels at 2.1804 and then 2.233 cents.
Correct. If XRP can break through and hold above those levels, it could signal more upward movement.
That's the takeaway from the technicals. But always remember
it's a dynamic market, and these are analyses, not guarantees.
Exactly. It's all about understanding the possibilities the charts are showing us at this moment.
Great. So on that note, Let's throw out a question to chew on. We know how fast crypto moves, right? But beyond the charts, what other factors, big news, market mood, might really impact XRP's price in the next few days or weeks?
That's a great question and definitely something to keep in mind as we watch the market unfold.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us today and diving into the XRP analysis. It's always a fascinating ride.
It sure is. Take care, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.